Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are having a nice time playing COD Mobile. Well, you might be wondering how those few players keep performing so consistently good. It might be your friends or it might be your favorite YouTuber. Well, today in this video I'll talk about few basic but the most important points that those pro players don't want to tell you so that they are always able to maintain their level above yours. Proper movement is a vital necessity for becoming good in Call of Duty Mobile. Good movement will ensure that you take the least damage possible. There are different kinds of movements. Let's dive into the most prominent ones. So the first one, sliding and jumping. Slide jumping is an art which when mastered will gift you with a powerful weapon called the element of surprise. Jokes aside, this element of surprise is absolutely lethal in killing your enemies, especially in maps with lots of loops and corners like the Summit. The second type of movement is proning and crouching. It is a very common type of movement. Drop shotting can be a good tactic in taking down opponents, but only in front of one player or a maximum of 2 people depending on the situation. Drop shotting in front of 3 people will definitely have you killed, maybe even before you kill at least one of them. Remember, proning down will make you an immobile target. You won't be able to move. Don't keep moving unnecessarily, as the game contains a factor called fatigue. Repeated jumping or sliding will reduce the energy in the player when used consecutively, thus making things ineffective and also making it easier for your opponent to shoot you down. Proper movement is essential for your survival and to get more kills. You'll be able to help your team more and win more. Now coming to the next point, which is cover. Cover is a very important aspect that you need to keep in mind if you want to improve your gameplay. I am gonna explain this topic on a point by point basis. So point number 1, do not stand in the open. Strictly not. If you're standing out in the open, you're actually inviting your opponents to kill you. Leave out standing. Don't just be in the open. If you're in the open, you'll be shot at from all around you. The complete 360 degrees around you, which is a lot to take care of. You might be good at aiming, your recoil control is good, maybe you have a really quick reaction time, but still most of the time these won't be able to save you. If your opponent is using a proper gun and is at a close range or medium range, he should be able to kill you in 300 to 400 milliseconds time. An average human has a visual reaction time of about 250 milliseconds, which leaves you with around 50 or at 150 milliseconds maximum time to kill your opponent, or maybe at least save yourself from dying, which is really tough. If you are already shooting someone in front of you and then someone starts shooting you from the back, then by the time you react, you are almost dead or probably already dead. So remember, never stay in the open. Always try to take a cover. Another situation where you need to use cover is when your gun needs a reload. Duck into cover when you run out of ammo, pop out again to engage. It's simple use of cover, but it works really well. Remember that cover might not always mean cars, walls or boxes. It can also mean moving to a place where you're least likely to get shot at. The third point and also the last point in this video is game sense. What is game sense? It is the ability to think and come up with solutions for killing the enemy by the safest and most effective way, and also keeping in mind the overall situation going on around. A person with a good game sense may regard this as common sense, but in fact this common sense is not exactly common among players. Game sense is always proportional to the amount of valuable experience you have. The more your experience, the more will be your ability to read your enemy. You don't have to be a mentalist or a super psychology expert. It is simply putting yourself in your opponent's position, thinking what might be their next move and then acting accordingly. In the end, all you will do is just guess, but with experience backing them up, most of your guesses are gonna be right. Small things that I can tell you are, don't focus everything on one enemy. You're playing against a team and not just one player. Beware of decoys. You don't wanna fall into them. What you see as a juicy, delicious kill might turn out to be the icing on the cake for your enemy. Third, you need to understand your own actions and skills. Your actions include pre-firing and using throwables, while your skills will involve creating openings and when you can, or closing down your opponent's openings. Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and what you must remember is that many of the times the things that I mentioned are already known by most of the players, but only a few are able to apply these things in the gameplay. For you to apply them properly, you need to play more and gain experience, because experience is gold, and also try to understand where it went wrong each time you die. Do subscribe to my channel, that would mean a lot to me. If you want to get notified of my future videos, hit the notification bell icon, and please like the video if it helped. Thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you in my next video.